finally, big fight on Saturday night. Someone you've worked with before, George Groves, I know. With Adam.
Do you know I actually handed up split bucket? No, I ended up there's still 4 Eubank against Spike O'Sullivan, helping Adam out. Yeah.
But obviously you've had more
with George,
interaction with obviously George.
Yeah, but that, you're talking years ago. I mean, I don't know George as a man or as a fighter these days. All I can go on is what I've seen in the past. Some spar before.
What, George and Eubank?
Yeah.
But can you give us some insight? Because
it's irrelevant, because that was way back, and they've sparred since, where I haven't been there. So it's completely irrelevant. But I know what George used to be capable of, and then I know what George has been showing in the fights since, recently, and I've seen what Eubank's been doing. I'm just excited for a fight. I just can't wait to see the fight. But if you were to put a gun to my head and ask me who was going to win, then I'd have to pick.
Yeah. I don't have a physical gun.
Okay.
But I'm going to ask you to.
I'm not answering no gun.
Would you agree with the formula that people are thinking that if Groves beats him, it's in the first 6 rounds, because he gets quite tired beyond that, and we know Eubank's got great steam. The question then is, does Eubank have the power to knock George Groves out later on?
You see, right, I'm not buying into this where Eubank can't stop him because he doesn't hit hard enough. You don't have to be a one-punch knockout merchant to knock someone out. You don't have to be a one-punch knockout merchant to stop George Groves. Because if you can make him tired, right, I think Eubank's going to win the fight. I think. But I also think he's going to stop an absolutely shattered George Groves. Nothing to do with his chin and not being able to take a shot or anything like that. I think he's going to be fucked, because I think Eubank is going to make him fight his fight. I think George hasn't got... George's best, his jab was phenomenal. It was snappy, it was sharp, it was fast, and it was heavy. Now, for me, he's got a heavy jab, but he's not as active. He used to have a very active left hand. Now I don't think he's as active. He's heavy, but it's not as fast. So the spots when he's not punching, I think Eubank's going to get on top of him. Jamie Cox was a blown-up welterweight. If you look at his career, he boxed at welterweight. I think I did Ernie Smith's corner, or Billy Smith, one or two's corner, against Jamie Cox at welterweight years ago. You know, a lot of his career was at welterweight. Then he went away. The next minute is a middleweight. Now, if Jamie Cox can, in a quick space of time, get George Groves pinned to the ropes and make him look uncomfortable, because he was, then his power got him out of jail with that body shot. But he was looking uncomfortable. I think Eubank can get him to the ropes. When George gets tight, we always used to talk about it. He's got that. It's almost like his balls are too big for him. Or he'll want to gunsling with you. But when George gunslings, it's quite wide. I don't think he's fought anyone that's as compact when they attack, and attack in volume. It's not just one or two. When Eubank goes, he goes, but he's quite compact. And while, if they're exchanging, I think Eubank gets to his body. And I think if he makes him ragged, and it turns into a fight, I think Eubank's pig-headed enough as well to do that. Stubborn, pig-headed, just his whole attitude, his whole will. I think he's willing to bite down, grit, and do whatever it takes to win the fight. And I just think a tired George Groves will get stopped. Not knocked out. I'm not saying his power, but he hits hard enough to get your respect. He hits hard enough to hurt you. Might not hit hard enough to knock him out in one shot. But can George Groves get ragging in fights and tired in fights? Yes, he can. And I think this fight is one of those fights. But George, it's hard enough to prove me wrong. And, you know, it is what it is. That's boxing. That's why this fight's so good, because you don't know. You can go through people and say, oh, Eubank's got no chance. But he has got a chance.
Dave, that was an epic breakdown. I physically can't wait for Saturday night.
I can't, I'm going. I'm just going as a fan.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll catch up with you after the fight. I'll try and look for you if I can find you. Dave Coldwell for FightHype.com. Thank you very much.
Thanks.